Zions Bank. Zions Bank is celebrating 130 years of creating value for our communities. We are proud of our legacy and strength and stability. Member FDIC. So Zions Bank, the bank your parents, grandparents, even great-grandparents trusted. We are underway. Tip controlled by the Caveman, won by Spencer Johnson, who gives off to Braden Condy. Condy up to Dallin Harley in the high post, looking for the cutter. Doesn't find it, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson being tightly defended, looking for the basket. Dallin with the long 18-footer, he got it. Dallin Harley stepping out, showing some variety to his game. Again, the key to the matchup, Harley versus Hooker. Dallin Harley getting the early best. Across the other end, Fawcett running point, gives it off to Asa McCurd. And avoiding a turnover, they'll say that ball was tipped by Condy, controlled by Linton. So Thunder working the ball around the 3-point line, much the same as we saw Riverton the other night. Linton thought about a three, thinks better of it, gives it up. Here's a 3-point attempt, got it. So Condy, Westlake's Condy, Anthony Condy, giving his team an early lead off the impressive jump shot there. Johnson out in 3-point range. Johnson, such a deadly shooter, puts this one up and hits the back of the rim. No good. Spencer Johnson, averaging 18 points a game, the leading point getter for the Cavemen. Back the other end, Mason has his shot blocked. Back to Linton for three off the Thunder. No, takes a bounce into. What we call that a shooter's touch where I come from. Will Linton, 3 points for the Thunder. And back the other end. Who else but the big fella, Dallin Harley, slamming it home for two. Cavemen in a full court defense now. There's a foul on the play. This is going to be the first foul against the Cavemen. It's going against Spencer Johnson. Definitely a person the Cavemen do not want to see in foul trouble. First foul of the game here at the 5:53 mark of the first quarter. Sloppy inbound pass controlled by Linton. Braden Condy had a chance to steer it. Here's Mason in and out. Mason Fawcett, but rebound. It's Braden Hooker getting his name in the game. So battle big fella, and here's the other big fella, Cameron Poten. What a shot! Cameron Poten showing patience, going up, getting good position. Cuts the lead to 2 here with 5 to play. Brendan Bailey has the defense on Fawcett. Bailey, last game against Riverton, really came alive in the second half, giving the Cavemen a chance to claw back into it. Told me that he knew his team needed points. He was willing to take on that responsibility. Just a junior. Says he's going to continue to look to shoot tonight and look to continue to get opportunities for his teammates. Linton for another 3, no good this time. And that'll be over the back, that'll be out of bounds, Caveman ball. So after Linton got a lucky bounce on his first shot, tries to go for another one, this time no dice. Back to the other side of the Caveman. Here's Bailey, who we just talked about, his favorite shot, that 18-footer off the front of the rim. Rebound bounced around, controlled by the Thunder. So a high-paced game, as we always get from the Cavemen. And there, a sloppy pass. Anthony Condy looking for Linton. Instead finds the Caveman bench. Any higher, and he would have been in the Caveman bleachers on that pass. Sloppy play there by the Thunder offense. Condy running point, calling for a pick. No, just calls for pass. This is Burt Bailey. Bailey being tightly defended by Asa McCurd. And Asa not giving Bailey an inch, but Bailey will take some anyway, and the shot is just off target. So scramble for the ball, and there will be a loose ball foul. I believe this will be against Dallin. No, they're going to give this one against Cameron Poten. So 2 fouls for the Cavemen. Poulton and Johnson, the guilty parties thus far. Yet, to commit a foul halfway through the quarter are the Thunder. Asa on the drive, working on Johnson, but runs into a 6'7" defensive brick wall. Turns the ball over on the travel. So Asa getting a bit too fancy, underestimating the Cavemen's size. Johnson out in 3-point land, quickly closed out by Linton. And Bailey collects the pass. Bailey with the length. Cameron Poulton into Dallin Harley. All alone down low. That's just textbook basketball. High post to the low post. Gotta love that. And on the other end, there's a foul call. There will be a chance for an and run for the Thunder. This is Asa going to the free throw line. So Braden Harris and Benji Judd, who collectively are both act as a 6th man for the Caveman and both check in at the same time here. Condi and Poulton will get a rest. Poulton after a nice assist on the other end. Free throw good for Westlake. So 3 points for Asa. Benji Judd, the energetic spark off the bench, running point. Over to Johnson. Johnson trying to drive, quickly closed off. Good defense. Shot may have been tipped. Anyway, it's no good. Bailey with the rebound, puts it up, and he will not be denied. So teams trading baskets thus far here in the early going. 10-10 in favor of nobody. Asa has a shot blocked. Another block from Dallin Harley. Towards the other end, Caveman tried to run the break, but Thunder defense getting back there. Benji being loosely defended by Anthony Condi. Johnson driving on Fawcett. Gives it up to Benji, who's going to drive himself and give back to Johnson for 3. And this is high bounce, no good. Fawcett running point. Westlake has one of the biggest backcourts, 6'5" Fawcett, 6'5" Condi, and 6'5" Linton. Excuse me, Linton 6'2", still a big kid out there at the guard position. And Thunder turn it over again. It's going to be a 3-second violation against the big fella, Braden Holker, only of 2 points. And checking in for the Cavemen, George Brimhall. Brimhall typically coming in at more relaxed or more desperate situations, getting some early varsity minutes. Had the ball in his hands right here. Harris rocking a brand new haircut. Gives up to Brimhall, who thought about 3, instead gives it to Bailey on the cutter, and it turns out to be a good decision. Assist to George Brimhall right off the bench. Brendan Bailey is in the scoring mix. After that high-octane offensive display for the second half of the Riverton game, Brendan Bailey telling me that he wanted to take responsibility and get points when his team needed it. Does so there. Here's Linton, defended by Judd. Almost gets by him, but Judd so fast. Linton pops up the 3, no good. Rebound to Johnson. Johnson leading the break for Brimhall. George Brimhall may have gone away with Trevor and gets it into Johnson for the chance for the and one. How about George Brimhall? 2 minutes, 2 assists. Making the most of his varsity opportunity. Good job, George. And Johnson is good for the 3-point play. So we got 5 points for Spencer Johnson. He'll take a break with a minute left in the quarter. Braden Condi back to the game after a breather. And the Cavemen look to set up their defense. Cavemen in a man. Ben Harris out the top of the key. And how about Bailey coming in? He's got the turnover controlled by Condi. Across to Benji Judd. Benji Judd to Bailey. Bailey looking for another 2 points and Ill-advised shot there. Benji with the rebound. And then Bailey has his pass intercepted by Asa. So a couple of impressive defensive plays by both teams. As Mason is hit on the three-pointer but doesn't get the call. And we're less than half a minute away here in quarter number 1. Bailey, no good. Referees not blowing a lot of whistles. Foul count just 3 to run. Here with 10 seconds left in the first quarter of play. I have to say, I actually like that. Just let the boys play. Bailey gets the rebound, finds Harris. He's got 3 seconds. Harris pops it up, no good. So at the end of quarter 1, your score, the home team Cavemen lead the visiting Westlake Thunder 15 to 11. You're watching SFan.tv. Keep it right here for your second quarter action. This one has all the makings of a thriller. SFan.tv.
Owning a home is your dream. And that dream is different for everyone. Zions Bank has a variety of home finance solutions that can help make your dream possible. Click here to find the loan product that's right for you.
And we welcome you back out to campus of American Fork High School, home of the Cavemen. And the Cavemen join an early 15 to 11 point lead as we begin quarter number 2. So winning point is Fawcett for the Thunder. Fawcett, one of the leading point getters for Westlake, comes into the game averaging 11.6 points per game. So Thunder sub in Trenton Firmer, and then a 3-point shot. That's Asa. Asa McCurd, the leading point getter for Westlake. And the 3-point shooting of the Thunder, keeping them in this game. It's a 1-point deficit. Dallin Harley running into trouble down low, gives out to Johnson, who will drive and miss the contested 5-foot jumper. Back the other way, here come the Thunder. Fawcett gives it off to Anthony Condi, who throws it in to Trenton Firmer into the game for Westlake. Asa back to Fawcett. And there's a lot of cross-court passes here from the Thunder. And maybe getting away with Traver, but then the shot is off the side of the backboard, and it will be a foul against the Cavemen. This is going to go against Harris. So first foul against Harris. Again, not a whole lot of whistles blowing out here tonight. 5 total fouls. However, 4 of them going against the Cavemen. 2 shots for Anthony Condi as he misses the first. So Brendan Bailey, after getting a momentary rest, checks back to the game. His 6'8" height and wingspan, nearly 7 feet. Changes the game in a lot of ways. There's a lane violation. So Condi missing both his shots, but he'll have a chance for redemption. So that second shot will be stricken off the record. He'll get a try again after the lane violation by the Cavemen. And this time he's perfect. So it's a tie game, 15-15. 6 minutes left in the first half of play. Cavemen looking to set up their offense. Getting a lot of good looks, just some shots not quite finding the bottom of the net. Entry pass to Dallin. Dallin quickly double team, goes up anyway. Dallin Harley definitely winning the key matchup for today. Not that Braden Hooker isn't having a bad game, but Dallin getting the best of Hooker's defense. And how about that? Just when I said it, he decides to prove me wrong. Braden Hooker getting 2. On the other end, Johnson quickly bottled up. Gives up to Dallin in the high post. Here's Harris at the right elbow. Dallin Harley fouled on the ground. So that's the second foul on Braden Hooker. That'll send him to the bench. Checking in for Westlake is David Studdard. Excuse me, Dallin Studdard, number 23, wearing the coveted MJ number. Here's Bailey. Bailey looking to create his own shot. Still looking, gives off to Dallin. Dallin with another long jumper. This time finds the front of the rim and nothing better. It's back the other end. Asa trying to run the break. Good defense by Braden Harris, but finding the trailing Fawcett who cannot finish. Now Johnson running the break. Had Dallin open underneath. Instead goes to Bailey who travels. So Spencer Johnson, the junior, needed to wait maybe just another half second on the pass. He would have had down for an easy 2. Instead, the game stays tied. Westlake basketball. Fawcett gives it in to Trenton. He loses the dribble. Trying to get too fancy there, perhaps, was Trenton Firmer, the 6th man for the Westlake. And how about this? Johnson almost losing the ball to Anthony Condi, able to save it, and save the possession. Here's Bailey. Bailey looking for that super high pick. Instead, he'll have to create himself. Gets to the rim, can't finish. Taking on about 3 blue jerseys. Brendan Bailey can't get 2 points, but that looks like a foul after. No, just a ball knocked out of bounds. No, stay caveman possession. Dallin over to Johnson. Johnson has an open lane, gives it off to Bailey. Bailey will drive, pop up the 15-footer, no good. So back the other way we go. Both teams having some good opportunities, unable to capitalize. Fawcett with 1 point for the Thunder. Westlake in just its 5th year of existence. First competitive year was 2010. And how about that? Finding the man underneath. That's just who we talked about. Number 23, Dallin Studdard, who checked into the game, getting 2 points off a nice assist. Good play from the Thunder. Take a 2-point lead. Here's Johnson for 3. Got it. My, oh my, Spencer Johnson. Never out of the game, and you have a duo like Johnson, Bailey, and Hurley. Excuse me, a trio. So the Cavemen regain the lead just moments after losing it. Back the other end now. This is Trenton Firmer over to Anthony Condi. Condi working on Bailey, trying to create his own shot. 17-footer, no good. Johnson running point over to Condi, who will pop and shoot, and almost gets the bank. Dallin Harley there to collect the rebound, and he'll get fouled on the putback. So Braden Condi, the Caveman's Condi, always looking to create for his teammates, doesn't put up a lot of shots. Smelt blood in the water there and puts it up and almost gets the lucky bounce. Either way, it's a chance for 2 points, but they may not get 2. They will not get 2 as Dallin misses the first free throw. On the other end, the Westlake cheer squad arriving. They're just 20 minutes late, not bad.